The folks at Vista Del Mar Child and Family Services help families with special needs here in the Southland, and they have some big events coming up.
Today we're with the famous artist Buff Monster. We're going to do a very special mural project featuring all the children from Vista Del Mar.
This project is a couple months in the making. We wanted to get young leaders in Los Angeles inspired and engaged in Vista Del Mar and the services that it provides its children. So we said, what better way to do this than an art project?
What we've seen in our field is that kids who can't express themselves because of emotional difficulties or because they're developmentally delayed are able to express themselves through drawing, painting.
They learn to really value what they have to offer to the world with that creative energy in their art project, and in turn they're becoming happier, more confident people.
At a school like Vista, it's really critical because you have so many special needs children, and you're struggling with all of them to find their voice.
How many of you guys have ever painted with paint before? How many of you guys have ever painted with spray paint before? So what we're going to do is we're going to paint a big mural with Buff Monster. He's from New York City and he's coming all the way to LA to come and work with us. He's a really nice guy and he's excited to meet you guys.
A lot of our kids have gone through really challenging things like abuse and neglect and abandonment, and they need a place that's safe to get involved and forget about what's going on around them.
It sounds like the key focus continues to be giving these kids stability in the pressures, or from the pressures of the outside world.
Yes, we want to get in there early before problems get too big. It's a much more effective way to work with kids.
Warren said, hey, I got this thing coming up at the school. I think it'd be really great. So we started talking about that and seeing what it could be.
The whole theme this year was the many faces of Vista Del Mar. So the artwork that Buff Monster is painting came from faces that our children painted.
We had kindergarten all the way up through some of our teens at the school, and they just started drawing and coloring in faces and really just enjoyed themselves.
Good job.
So good.
So not only are you going to help make the faces for the project, you're going to actually help him paint the project. This is Buff Monster. Say hi, Buff Monster.
Hi, Buff Monster.
Raise your hand if you have your mask on. Raise your hand if you like ice cream.
My favorite ice cream is cookie dough.
My favorite ice cream flavor is mint chip.
My favorite ice cream, no.
My favorite ice cream flavor is vanilla.
Dulce de leche.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Chocolate mint.
Strawberry.
Mint chocolate chip, and cookies and cream, all three together. Mint chip.
Mint chocolate chip.
Rocky Road. 29% of Americans rank vanilla as their favorite flavor.
Vanilla. When I see these kids go up there and draw up on the wall, what enters my mind is that when they come the next day or 6 months from now, they could look at it and say, I was part of that. And with that, it means a lot.
This art project is going to be here forever. So when you guys are older, you're going to be like, yo, I did that when I was 9 years old.
Having an arts campus where they see their ideas up in the art and a part of the campus makes it feel more like their own, gives them some sense of ownership, some sense of home.
And they're being a part of history. Vista's been around for 106 years. So as they paint on that wall, they're adding something magical to the history of Vista Del Mar.
And it's befitting that this mural is at the entrance of Vista Del Mar because it's inspiring not only the kids on campus, but those that live outside the gates.
It's a message that says we are devoted to arts education.
And that's what this is about. Having a creative outlet will help you with all your other classes and all the other endeavors throughout the rest of your life.
Art really can do that for people. It's transformative and it helps educate.
There's a message in art, like you get to express yourself.
I thought it was good because it's always fun to try something new and get out of your comfort zone.
Working on a mural is exciting.
I never used spray paint before.
And the sad thing is that is going away in our public schools. But it's so important here to give the kids a voice, and that's why we continue it.
And this is going to help me and help move all of our projects forward. It's a statement about being current, being out there in our community. And so we've got one of the world's best, most famous artists out there doing street art for us, and we want to be the best organization helping kids in need.
Over the last 2 days, we've had easily over 100 kids participate in this project, along with parents, people from the neighborhood, and I think that this is something that can continue to happen in communities all around the country.
This is just one of the new things that our young people have brought to us, and it's just exciting. This is just the beginning.
To see the mural, from the sketch that Buff did at first to what it is now, it's so incredible. And the best part is the kids' reaction. It really means so much to them and to all of us involved with Vista.
It does take a village to do these types of things, and clearly we have a lot of staff here, we have a lot of volunteers, and first of many, I think.